All right. My name is Andre.
My name is Andre.
And we are
Love
Love Crossing
Crossing
Borders. You
Borders.
guys don't need to see everything. You don't need to see everything. Everything that happens behind the scenes.
Oh my god, that was so
That
funny.
was funny. That
No, you caught your
was
kid
funny.
doing something appropriate.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ah. All right, guys. Tonight's topic is going to be a really, really good topic. It is all about the green flags. We've already heard about red flags of a relationship. We've already heard about the white flags when the person is giving up on the relationship. But very rarely do we hear about green flags. We're going to give a shout out, first of all, for this topic that I got from a YouTuber, fellow YouTuber. Her name is Olivia Alexis. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel, Olivia Alexis. Really good sister. Came up with this topic. I've seen other people talk about the green flags, but she really did a great job. So we want to discuss it as well. But before we get started, guys, let us know if you can hear us clearly. Put a one in the comment section. If you can hear us clearly, letting us know that everything is running smooth. Looks like we're looking good. So the router is going really good. And so just put a one in the comment and we'll know. Oh, looks like oh, that was my phone. My phone was freezing for a second. Okay.
Yeah,
so
everything is doing good.
All right, great. This is going to be a great topic, guys. Somebody asked me earlier, and I'm going to respond to them in regards to this. Said, Andre, why are you kind of talking about this topic of younger, older relationships? Is it just because of you and Andrea, or is it because individuals are interested? What I find is that there are more individuals once you start traveling outside the United States. A lot of times we as older men are attracting younger women.
Yeah.
In the States, it says that 38% of all men would rather marry a younger woman in the States. When it comes to women, only 11% of women said that they want to marry a younger man. So when you hear women talk about, yeah, I want me a younger man, I want to be a cougar. Statistically, that's not true. Only 11% of all women that are older say that they want to marry a younger man. Exactly. So before we go any further into that, so this is the reason why I'm bringing that up, is because I just want to continue to lay a foundation, a comfortable foundation for those of you who are traveling like many of us are, and you're going to be bringing the attention of a lot of young or drawing the attention of a lot of younger women. And we want you to make the right decisions. So look for these green flags when it comes to a younger woman, right?
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, before we going to start with the shout out, thank you so much for the people who started coming to the live stream. Gabriel, thank you a lot for being here. Estefano, good evening. Make sure that you show love and support by hitting the like button.
Yes, we like you. Make sure you like us too.
Yeah, homie, thank you a lot, homie, for being here. Yeah. Okay, once I pass the job search begins, I can smell the Colombia air already. Also, great topic.
Yeah, man. Get that JOB, man. Get on over here.
Jay, thank you so much for being here. Charles is here. Thank you a lot. Victory.
Shout out to Victory.
We are Night. Thank you a lot. Mississippi.
Double. We got, what is it? The PPI. SSI.
Julian Alexander.
All right.
What's up, Dre? I need to the hell out of here, man.
Gotta get away.
I know. Adrian, thank you so much for being here. Black Scorpion. There we go. Reggie. Thank you a lot. Okay, we got Rev here. Thank you a lot. Kevin.
It's Rev Kev.
Victor, thank you a lot for your donation.
All right. What does he say?
He say, Andrea and Andrea equal president and the first lady of YouTube.
Oh, give me a kiss.
We here in the middle.
With the hair in the middle.
Okay, Kenny, thank you so much, Kenny, for being here.
Shout out to Kenny.
Okay, wait a second. What the Slim Dre?
Hey, man. Hey.
I can't tell.
I'm letting you get. I'm letting you guys know right now that I'm doing, once again, I'm on day 20 of the 75-day hard challenge. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it if you just Google it, 75-day hard challenge. And you gotta, you gotta stick to it, man. It is discipline. But I'm learning so much about myself when it comes to discipline. Like I told Andrea, in my life, I always had a problem. My mother was not a finisher. My father was not a finisher. We're going to talk about this Friday with you guys. When I grew up, I wasn't a finisher. And some of us aren't successful on the level of life that we need to be because we started a lot of stuff, but we never finished it because nobody in our family were finishers. So this and other things, and a lot of things that I've been doing since I've been here is I've been mastering the art for myself. Andre, finish what you started. So this is another thing that I'm going to finish. And so you guys are starting to slowly see some of the results of me starting to lose weight, because a part of the challenge is 45 minutes of exercise indoors and 45 minutes of exercise outdoors, no matter if it's just walking or running every day. So that's a part of the challenge. So it's called the 75 hard challenge. You can look it up, and a lot of people have done great with it. And over 95% of people can't complete it.
Okay. That's good, Chi. That's 11% are the all two pockets.
Yep, older ladies. Older ladies are they only 11% said that they'll marry a younger dude.
Gabriel, thank you so much for your cash app.
Thank you very much, straight from Canada.
No, my dad.
Oh, dad in the house, Orlando, my boy. Shout out to Orlando.
How we say, my dad is Nigerian. His wife is 6 years older than me. What? His wife is 6 years older than me. Okay. My baby says is 33 years younger than me. She's turning 4 this year. And he what?
Shout
and
out
he
to
said
dad.
when you're young, you want an older versus when you older, you want a younger.
You want a younger person, yeah.
How that feels to have a little sister that she's.
Well, that's what Jeffrey was. Jeffrey, all of my aunts and my mom, all of them, they were adults. And then Jeffrey came. That's why we treat Jeffrey like he our brother, because he was more like a cousin than uncle.
Your uncle. What?
Right. So when people see my like Ghostface Jeff is my uncle, right, in real life. And so he was born like years later. My grandma was like mid-40s. When her and my granddad is like, I always say Jeffrey is the child that they already had 6 children, and they decided to have a 7th children from my child out of nowhere when everybody else was already adults. And so yeah, it's a big gap between Jeffrey and the rest of his siblings.
She was still ovulating that time.
Yeah. So that's why Jeffrey and I like brothers more or less than the uncle, the nephew.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Andre, for your donation.
Dre in the building. Shout out to you, namesake.
Yeah, thank you. Allow you guys for coming to the live stream.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, officially we're going to start.
All right. Like as we were saying, guys, and this is another one where you want to either watch this video again or you want to take notes, because we got some good information. The topic tonight is, as you guys know, green flags, 10 green flags to look for when it comes to being with or dating younger foreign women. Why am I talking about this? Because you guys are going to attract a lot of beautiful women from around the world. A lot of them are going to be younger. And I find some dudes make some great decisions when it comes to being with a younger woman. And some dudes are making a lot of mistakes when it comes to being with younger women. So these are some of the good things that you should look for when it comes to being with a younger woman in another country.
Exactly. So yeah, 10 green flags of a younger woman. The number 1, she respects you and she trusts you and you feel emotionally safe.
Yes. The number one thing that all men want to feel is respect. If that younger woman cannot give you respect to where you feel emotionally safe, that's one thing. In other words, no matter how mad Andrea gets at me, she never throws anything in my face. She never throws mistakes in my face. She never makes me feel disrespected as a man.
Exactly, because I know You are Dre is the determinant.
The Terminator,
No,
or
the
the
Terminator.
determined.
Determined.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is just one side. He's not. We say like those typical guys here in Colombia that I know you drama queen or something, and it's how do you say
This
slap your
rule with an
face.
iron hand.
Exactly, and then you okay, baby, I forgive, and they're still together, and this and they cursing
Yeah,
each other,
cursing each other.
cursing each other, right?
That's very common down here. Couples
Yeah,
get into the dramatic relationships. You know,
exactly.
down here is nothing for a dude to put his hand on a woman. It's just
Mhm.
part of the community.
Mhm.
And then you have she's using her mouth, he's using his hand, but then they're going to still be together and still have kids and live together till they 40. I mean, to the 80. So it's cool for Andrea, and it's cool for me that we both respect each other with our behavior. So
Yeah.
I feel safe to be vulnerable with Andrea. I can ask Andrea questions like, how do you feel about this, or what do you think about that? And even if she doesn't agree with me, I still know that she's going to respect my decision and respect me as her man, and I respect her as my woman because of that. I do feel emotionally safe. I really can say that, man. So when you're with a younger woman, fellas, if she can make you feel emotionally safe, because you know how we are, guys, we put our guards up when it comes to our feelings. We can't trust anybody. So if you got somebody that you could trust your emotions to, that means that she respects you, and you ain't got to worry about her throwing stuff back up in your face, or respects your decisions as a man as well. Because I counsel a lot of you guys, and one of the things I do find is there's very little respect there.
Exactly. And another thing to me is really important, and be in your shoes, not just you know, for a man's mind is very careful when you trust something, the wife, the girlfriend, when you trust for example, like I came from alcoholic family, but I don't want to share because for example, my ex-girlfriend, I share all those things, negative things, and then when we start fighting, she started throwing me all that how do you say, babe, shade,
Yeah, shade, drama,
everything that your
all
dad
the
killed
stuff
himself.
that I told you, you throw at me.
Exactly, and that's one of the things that I don't know where I read about it, but that's one of the things that when it comes to a marriage, you need to be careful why you share with your wife, especially it would like wives, please be careful what your husband share with you, even that you guys are not together, but respect and keep a secret,
Mm-hmm.
because that's one of the things that it's for example, me, I never do it. I never, since we
Mm-hmm.
met, we never throw that shade to each other for the background, the past. I mean, that is something that you need to respect, and it's very delicate to attack your man with mistakes and something that can be hurtful for him.
And that's why another thing of respect, that's why we don't talk about the past as a couple, because we talk about past events and past circumstances.
Mhm.
But Andrea doesn't want to know everything about my past.
No, I'll
I
be
don't want to know.
traumatized.
I don't want to know everything about her
It's
past.
just one thing.
What?
When we were having a conversation, it was years ago,
Uh,
and you tell me something very private about Dre, I was like, oh
oh,
my god. But it was funny, but I was like, I don't want to know anything else.
right, right. So one of the things
Yeah.
that make us safe in the area of respecting each other, you can't throw what you don't know.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that again, fellas. If you got a younger woman, she can't throw what she don't know. Some of us don't need to share everything, and that's what Andre was just saying. One of the safest things you can do in a relationship is not necessarily share everything. Andrea doesn't know everything about me. I don't know everything about her, and it works out for us because we don't. What you don't know, you can't throw.
Yeah, exactly. Let me do the shout outs to people. Ransom, thank you so much for being here. We got someone, Passport and Profits.
All right,
Someone
I'm in.
say, I'm in Colombia tomorrow.
All right.
You coming for, remember, guys, that this weekend is holiday weekend, May 1st. So that means that the city is going to be,
Party, party,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
empty, empty.
it's party because it's payment day
Oh
on the
yeah.
30th. So everybody's
Oh,
gonna
it's
get
gonna be
paid
off the
or
chain. Yeah,
Thursday,
yeah,
Friday,
yeah. It's gonna be
or
crazy.
Saturday.
Everybody get
So the clothes are gonna be full.
The clubs are going to be full.
Obviously, people's gonna save money because Mother's Day is coming.
Yes,
Oh
yeah,
my,
they'll
all
put
the
money to the
flowers.
side for Mother's Day. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
flowers. I'm the only one who doesn't have any kids yet in the family.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're getting a slimmer. How do you pronounce
Slimmer, yeah.
slimmer? Okay. Thank you for my diet, my green juices.
This is her work. I give her that. This is Andrea. As far as I'm the exerciser and doing the doing the challenge, but as far as the diet and the every day, Andrea makes me use
Yeah,
the blender. It makes us green juices, very healthy. We keep fruit salads. We keep focused on our diet, so we eat more meals at home than just going out to
exactly.
restaurants. And then we know what type of restaurants we're going to as far as our meals. So we're very disciplined now. So I really believe by the time there's 75 days, I'll really get down to the proper size of an NFL wide receiver, ready to catch that football again.
Yeah, and
But
another thing, I'm sorry, babe.
go ahead, sexy.
No, remember that we got your nutritionist appointment in May
Oh, we do
9th.
have an appointment
So
with my
I'm very
nutritionist.
excited to see how much weight you lose.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Andrea got me working with the nutritionist over off and on over the last how long?
It is gonna be the first one. I took you
Oh
boy to
wow.
the eye doctor this
Yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah. So your girl, like I said, she does so much stuff for your boy behind the scenes, man. She saved me so much time and so much money. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, Eric, thank you so much for your donation.
Shout out to E. Eric is who I hung out with when I say we went out to the club a couple weeks ago. Me and two Erics.
Yeah.
He was one of
Okay.
me, Eric, and then the other one random guy.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
that's good. Real brothers say my grandmother's grandfather had a daughter that's younger than me. 10 kids by 3 wives.
You know what that sound like?
Oh
You know what I'm
my
talking
God.
about?
Yeah. Oh my sweet Lord.
It's a lot of dudes down here like that too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dad. That's my dad. That's your dad. You got to check and see who you date before, because that might be your cousin or sister or something.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, party this weekend. It's payment day, payment weekend, and it's I'm gonna say horrible. And it's holiday.
Yeah, so it's gonna be if you coming down this weekend, it's gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah, because everything's gonna be like this.
Yeah, it's gonna be off the chain. Yeah, everybody get paid the first. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a good point, babe.
Okay, the woman that I was thinking about, Mary, she used to share the stuff, and I felt uncomfortable. Yes, right. Speaking to annoying else. Man, she used to has a I'm sorry, my bad. Has a communication, I think. Here.
Communication.
When she got mad.
Yeah, she would try to use it. I guess he was saying she would try to use it against someone, use that as a
What was
tool.
said.
What we said.
Exactly.
A perfect example is our girl talking too much. We were just talking a couple days ago about our girl talking too much to her man.
Exactly.
We got a friend. She told her man, like right out the gate, she just let everything out. And now he's got insecurities, and now he's
compared
this.
to your ex-boyfriend was black, now I'm
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
That's one of
Your,
the things.
your ex-boyfriend was famous and
No,
like,
that's what I don't want to see. I only saw maybe a photo of your ex-wife one day, but rest of that, no. No, I don't want to mess up my head with that. Even
see, I've never seen any on your exes.
No,
never
no.
wanted to see them.
No.
All I know is that I'm the yeah. You know how we do from the States. You know how we do, baby. So yeah, as long as I'm the handsome of the most handsome of handsome, I'm good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the diet is the most important thing. That's one of the things that I tell Dre, and people say you can work out, you can do so much exercise, but the key is 70% is the diet.
No cheat days with the 75 challenge. You get no cheat days, so you can't sit back and say, "Well, I'll do a cheeseburger on it." No, you can't do no cheat days. No alcohol, very little to no sugars. You can get your natural sugars like I get from
the fruits.
The fruits. But as far as eating anything that has sugar in it, that's helping burn off the weight. No, we don't keep any bread in the house. So anything that Andrea makes is natural, fresh. It is amazing how we got all this equipment in the house now. There's these blenders and mixers and all type of stuff, but it works out for us.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. What? What did he say? Okay, wait a second. The woman said, okay. So he said that, or make jokes about it around my friends and tell me I overreacted. And tell me that I overreacted.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If somebody throwing stuff in your face because and you told them, things about you and they threw it back at you, man. I don't know if you overreacted.
Sorry, my bad. No, I never use those type of things because that's evil. And you know that you're gonna pay that evil in life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the things that you boyfriend or girlfriend can be. She used to be a score. Is that right?
A score.
How do you say it? Score?
Escort.
Escort. Oh my bad.
Hey, check it. A score. I kind of like how she say a score better than escort. She used to be a score. I guess she was both. She was scoring as an escort.
But you're gonna use that after that it was a painful past for her, and now you're gonna use that for make her feel bad. I mean, no, that's not fair.
Yeah,
that's not fair. Okay, Julian say Pop was shooting up.
He was shooting up the club. That's right. He's bing, 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 bing. I ain't mad at you, Pop.
Rico Suave.
For real.
It's like my great grandpa. He got kids until he was like 90. Like my grandma is gonna be 70, and my grandma is that half brother. He was 20.
Dang.
In that age, 23 maybe. Yeah.
He's shooting up the club until he's 90. I ain't mad at you, Pops.
Exactly.
Dang.
Averon Richardson say, shut up from Chicago land.
Chi-town.
Andrea, I'm coming to Cali to date Colombianas that are professional women like you. Yeah, highly recommend. No broke chicks.
No broke chicks. There's a lot of professional women down here too.
Exactly. Okay, which is hard. I love ice cream and cheese. He said, no meat. Yeah. Okay.
No cheat days.
No, I'm trying to be very, very careful with that, and obviously, have everything that we need in our bodies. That's be important. Big Dave, my bad, is here. When my grandfather passed away, he was a
widower. I mean that his wife passed on before he did.
Okay. And his funeral, 6 women introduced themselves.
See, I'm gonna tell y'all something for real. Can we talk as fellas? Andre ain't in the room. That is one of the things that I don't want to get caught up with. If anything happens, like bam, I'm in the middle of fighting for my life. I ain't got no time to be grabbing my cell phone, deleting at the same time, fighting for my life, right? Secondly, once I do graduate from this life, I don't want a bunch of chicks showing up to my funeral talking to Andrea crazy. Like, what you mean he ain't my daddy? He is my dad. See, I don't need them headaches, man. Even though I'll be gone, I don't need to be tripping about, even if I'm in a hospital. Let's say something happened and I end up in the hospital. And Andrea got my phone, and she's had it before. I ain't trying to have no chicks blowing up my phone because they worried about what's going on because they ain't heard from me in a couple of days. So they thinking like, oh, he must not want me no more. Not realize I'm in the hospital fighting for my life. I don't need all that hassle. That's another reason why I keep it clean, man. Because I don't need no chicks showing up to the funeral.
Exactly. Victory say, I'm working out hard, the stronger I've been.
Yeah, I've been watching see Vic's pictures.
But my diet.
Yeah, Vic, you got to do the diet part. You can't be going to Applebee's after the gym.
Okay, nice suggestion. Beach Material say, Dre, do you mind sharing your food meal plan on Patreon?
You know what? I don't. That's a good idea. I just for those of you that are on our Patreon, our goal for tonight is 3 people. We need 3 people to sign up to the Patreon. We are almost at our halfway to our goal of 50 Patreons. Our goal is 100 in 100 days. It's been about 35 days, about 40, and we're at 43. So we're ahead of pace. So for 3 people to sign up tonight with the Patreon to support the channel, if we have been giving anything to you guys that's worth any value, at least $5 a month, if we're giving you at least $5 a month worth of value, sign up for the Patreon. I think Stefano can drop the link up for the Patreon. I just dropped some new information in there. I dropped the best restaurants in Cartagena, the best clubs in Cartagena, best restaurants in Cali, best clubs in Cali, best vegetarian and vegan restaurants in Cali, best clubs in Medellin, best restaurants in Medellin. All that I dropped today. And I got more stuff. I got more videos and more things I'm going to be dropping for you guys. And I'm going to start next month doing the private live streams with the Patreon members. And also, guys, in the Patreon, it still has the list available for free for those that want to take advantage of the 300 online jobs. So that list is on there. Even if you don't sign up for Patreon, just go to the Patreon, scroll down to the article that I have, companies that allow you to work anywhere in the world, and you just open it up even from your phone, and right at the bottom of the article is the list that you download, and you can take advantage of all the jobs that are available.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. I mean, that's one of the things, Gabriel. Yeah, thank you for the info you dropped in the Patreon. Kenny is here. Thank you so much, Kenny, for
in the
being
building.
here. Thank you a lot for being here. For being here. Hell, hello. I know. We get it. Yeah. Okay, we're going to the next one. She is supporter.
Yeah,
she cares about you.
She cares.
Well-being.
Yes. If you go get with a younger woman, guys, this is one of the green flags. She's got to be supportive, man. And I'm not talking about that she supports you and make you feel good. I'm not just talking about making a meal for you. I'm talking about she supports you with if she needs to give you space. She needs to support you if she needs to help you with something. For example, like Andrea said, I make sure his meal plan is taken care of. I make sure that his sleeping agenda is just right.
Mhm.
She makes sure that my medical appointments are just right. Now, mind you, I'm as fit as a bull. We ain't been to the hospital ever, and I had an issue. But still, Andrea is on top of making sure, supporting me physically to say, okay, you're healthy now. Let's keep it that way.
Exactly.
So these are the type of things that you want to have. You want somebody that's a prayer partner, somebody that you can have prayer with. Me and Andrea pray a lot. And so we go to Bible study together. We go to church. Hey, guys, I'm going to do some videos in church. You guys get a chance to see what the church is like. The church is about a good 2,000 people. So it's not small, man. You in the church services, like I said, it's just like at home, but it's in Spanish.
It's in Spanish. All
So,
Spanish.
So, but they do show you, what verses they're working on. They're just like Joel Osteen Church or any other large church. They put the scripture on the screen, and so I can read it in English while everybody else is reading in Spanish. But all these things that you need to have from a person being supportive, just because she's beautiful and gorgeous and so amazingly sexy,
I know,
doesn't necessarily mean that person's gonna always be supportive. So you want somebody that will be, if she's going to be young, she got to be a support mechanism. She got to be a helpmeet. The Bible says that you deserve a helpmeet, Adam. So make sure that you got a woman that helps you out in this life.
Exactly, 100%. And I think you guys have told you that is why that's my number one things when someone reach out to me and ask me advice in dating or having relationships. And is really important. Why? Because I see so many marriage, even though that they don't have a beach a big age difference, right? But they're not helping each other when it comes to the diet, the exercise, the health, the medical things. They just like, no, my husband got his I don't know, fat levels in 400, which is what I mean. I was panicked because Andrew was 179 and that was high. So I can't even imagine. And she was so calm, and I was like, that's not gonna happen in my family. That can't happen in my family. You know, those type of things. By for example, so it's very important, really important for a woman uh, take that role and act like a responsible girlfriend or wife, and not just a pretty good, pretty face and nice body, and that's it. That is the passion fruit that is all beautiful outside but empty inside.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah,
That's a good example. Passion fruit.
exactly. The passion fruit. Okay, wait a second. Let me go to some comments here. Yeah. Amen. Appreciate you too. Thank you so much. He said, I will sign up on the Patreon tomorrow.
Thank you, brethren.
Eric said, she has to be your program, not trying to get you on her program. Okay. Tevin, this is a great topic. Everyone needs to know when relocating abroad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. A woman that adds value to your life and no stress, very important. Thank you, Mike, for saying is very important. It's something that we not appreciate these days, or, not, or actually, how is the word? You need someone that give you that calm. And that's one of the things, you guys, that for example with my therapy, they asked me a really interesting question here outside of the topic, and say, why, Andre, you always feel attractive by older guys? It was because the money, it was, and we have this talk
Mm-hmm.
before, or the experience, or what's the point that make you feel attracted by older dudes? And I said, it's because I feel emotionally safe. I never date rich people, and when we start on marriage or relationship, we start from the bottom, from zero.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't the money part or the status, it was more the emotionally thing that it for me is really important, and makes me feel peace in a relationship. So yeah, the stress part is very important, you guys. So be careful out there when you dating younger women, because I know there's some younger women, they got your nuts and they're crazy ladies. So you need to be um, you need to set up your standards, what we're going to talk about in a minute, but it's very important, that point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Stress free. I'm telling you, man, that stress free life is that. I mean, even one of the reasons, even for you guys that may not be looking for a relationship, and you guys are just looking to relocate out the United States. One of the reasons many of you are looking to relocate just so you don't have to have such a stressful life. You know, just to say, goodness gracious, I don't have to be stressed with so much pressure to buy this, do that, have this, acquire that. They make it so hard to be a person in the States, man. You are so stressed out about everything, everything. And so at the end of the day, what ends up happening is you're not living the life that you deserve. So even if you're not looking for relationships, even if you just got some female friends when you come to these other countries, have people in your life that don't bring you any stress, because you're coming out of a country that brought you stress and you don't want to go to another stressful situation.
Exactly.
And Andrea is right. When we first started, I came down here with 20,000 cash. And I'm looking like, okay, we're gonna see this last. And we built our brand. I was working online, doing little small odd online jobs. And you guys are getting better. See, what makes me happy about the online job opportunities that I offer you guys, I didn't have this. I didn't have anybody that was looking out for me. I just came down and nobody was looking out except for Andrea, and making sure that as far as I was making the right decisions. But I had to just go by faith and not by sight. Not saying I was broke when I came down here, but I knew that I wanted to build a business. And so once I began to build a business, we started seeing things grow. Okay, now we're at a point where we were economically safe. But at the end of the day, she was supportive. She supported me all the way through and encouraging. And I want you guys to realize this too. when you have a person from another country, they often use supportive words. They speak stuff into your life. Andrea always tells me, I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. I love you. My greatest compliment that I've ever received in life was not awards that I received, not accolades, not praises, not promotions. The greatest compliment I've ever had in my life, Andre was doing a live stream. And I mentioned to some of you guys before. Andre was doing a live stream on her channel. And she was just talking about the conversation topic. You guys were asking questions. And she said, well, you know, Andre, my mentor, and blah, 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 and kept going. It just kept on talking. And I was like, I'm her mentor? I'm not just her husband, I'm her mentor. Like, she come to the top of the mountain just to hear what her husband had to say. You know how my heart was like the Grinch. It just grew 10 times larger because we don't hear that in the States. And encouraging words can be supportive as well, letting that person know that they're on your side and you can do anything. So when I heard that mentor, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Andrea said that last year. I've been riding out that compliment like a surfer with the giant wave in the back behind me, man. As soon as she said, I've been riding that out. So get somebody that can speak positivity in your life as well.
Thank you so much, Theo, for your donation.
Shout out to Theo. He said,
"What the Cash App? What is the Cash App?
What is it? It's on the other side. Go on the other side. Unless there we go.
Okay,
that's the Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Stefano has it too.
Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Let me go in order here. See, learning Spanish in Colombia culture makes you standing out so much, you guys. If you meet a girl, and you meet her family, you don't want to be that quiet bird.
No.
Learn Spanish.
That's true. Don't be meeting her family being all shy and quiet. That's not gonna work.
You and Lion. They make so hard to live in the US. It's absolutely insane. Is the reason why I said that I need to get out the hell out of it.
Shout out to my man MBZ in the building for the $5 Cash App. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. And anybody else that are sending Cash Apps, we appreciate you guys as well as the Super Chats.
Kenny say, stress-free is the only way. Relocating to Colombia, my best decision in my life.
Yep.
1 year and 4 months in country.
Hey, Ken, shoot me a text when you get a chance. I'm gonna hit you up afterwards.
Yeah, Adrian say, preach, my brother.
I'm saying, man, I kid you not, man. That just the words help you out just as much as anything else.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing to see how much you two love one another.
Oh yeah, this is us off camera too. Because sometimes you guys come down here and you meet us and you like, that's them for real. They talk to each other. It's not like we have a meal with Andre and they all quiet. No. like when, you know what blew me away, when shout out to Jay Fleming, right? Jay and I were having lunch, and Andrea was like, "Babe, do you want anything? I'm about to go go to the salad bar." And Andrea would come back and bring me a salad. She said, "You want anything else? You want to get something else to eat?" And I was like, "Yeah, baby. Could you bring me this and that?" And you can see Jay Fleming's face, and Andrea said it. I didn't even say it. You can see Jay Fleming's eyes like this, like it's real. This is how they are for real. Like she serves and supports and helps and now she's the one with the expensive purses and everything else. But and I'm the one with the colognes. And so this is who we are in real life. So when you guys meet us, please expect us to be like this as well. Even when some of you guys in Cartagena, many of you guys stopped us when we were walking down the street in Cartagena. Hey, Andrea. And you see that we're just regular everyday people. So if you see us in public, man, stop, because we're not funny style. We're regular people. Shout out to my man Ian B in the building.
That's what Uncle Dre. Thanks, Uncle Dre. You state that magical word, hearing your mate encouraging each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jay
Oh yeah.
say exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I told Dre, I said, I bet he think about this, and that.
I didn't know Jay was in the house.
Yeah, he was here.
I
Yeah,
didn't know Jay was here.
yeah. Okay, the next one. She appreciates.
I'm still
I
tripping on Jay. Go ahead. Okay, next one.
okay,
I'm
I
back.
thought that you're gonna
Scene.
make fun of me. Pronounce.
No.
Okay,
Appreciate.
appreciates you.
Mm-hmm.
She values you as her man. She sees, I got a big mistake with S. She sees you as necessary in her life.
Yes, she sees you as her man. She appreciates you. A lot of men want to be, we all of us as people, we want to feel appreciated. We want somebody to, the little things that we do, or for example, Andrea, one of the ways that Andrea knows that she's appreciated is when she says, a couple of years ago, I say, one of the things that could I improve on in regards to our marriage? She said, babe, I like flowers a lot more. And so slowly but surely, I started bringing more flowers. That's a form of listening well as showing appreciation to my wife for all the things that she does and taking care of our home and making sure that everything is up to par. Because if it wasn't for her, man, listen, and I like stuff clean, but sometimes, man, when I'm in the studio right here and I'm moving around and doing so many things, I'll turn and I got 3 shirts and 2 towels and all type of stuff in this room, and it's smelling like a man cave for real. And Andre be like, babe, you need to take care of that. so
Yeah.
so I appreciate little things that Andrea does, and I always try to let my wife know that I do appreciate her. And there is no replacement. I told her yesterday, this is it. This is the grand finale. I'm not getting married again. I'm not about to do this dance one more time. This is it. She is the last of the last of the last. This is how I'm walking through this life, appreciating my wife every single day. And also I appreciate you guys every single day. You guys, if it wasn't for you guys, and I mean this, there would be no Love Crossing Borders. I would have never had the courage to get my passport and go to the other side of the world if it wasn't for you guys that supported Tailor Made Dreams, that supported Jabril Passport Heavy, that supported Ace Live, that supported Mawa. What do I mean? Because these guys had subscribers like you, these guys were on YouTube when I needed them. If you guys hadn't supported them, Ace, Tailor Made Dreams, Marwa, Jabril Heavy, none of those dudes would have been on YouTube for when it was my turn to be encouraged. So if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I really wouldn't. So I appreciate all that you guys do to support us financially, as well as just the emotional support. Some of you guys send me Bible studies. Send me Bible verses every day because you know that I study my Bible. Some of you guys just reach out to me and say, hey, Dre, you're doing all right. You're having a good day. You always encourage other people. I just want to encourage you, man. I appreciate you. Some of you guys like Charles, me and Charles were just chopping it up right before the live stream. And so just little things like that, man. So I appreciate you guys just like I appreciate my wife. And she shows appreciation to me.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. I have that some experience in Sao Paulo, Charles saying, with my homeboy and his girl. And we were all dinner for my birthday, and she was serving us both. I was blown away by the treatment I got too.
And that's another thing. They don't realize how women in South America, if you pour me a drink, you pour Ace a drink, or you pour Jeffrey a drink.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
When he came here, Jeffrey, I prepared something for both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just everybody getting the love. Everybody's getting the love.
Exactly. Okay, the next one. She is loyal to you. She is faithful, commitment, and trustworthy through good and bad times.
Yes, through good and bad times. A good, supportive younger woman in another country, because it's not the norm in our country with younger women. But since you guys are going to be, the younger women coming after you, look for a woman that's loyal. She is faithful. She is trustworthy, worthy of your trust. And she's committed to the plan and the goals that you guys have together. If you guys set a date that you're going to, like us, you're going to Europe, set that date, set that plan, be a man of your word, and definitely be who you say you're going to be, because she trusts you and believe that you're going to be the person who you say that you are. If you're going to come back, if you say you're going to come back and visit on a certain day, like, listen, I'll be back for Colombian Valentine's Day in September. Come back, be a man of your word, because she's going to be trusting you to do that if she's if she has those green flags.
Exactly. Keep those keep the I forgot.
My bad.
Yeah, I forgot what I'm gonna say. But what you're saying is really true. If you want that lawyer, need to give that feedback, that lawyer to keep you word. That's
Keep your
what
word.
yeah, keep your word in what you're saying. Don't try to make fake expectations or fake lies or stuff like that, which is we hate.
Because I do know one thing. Going back, we always talk about this. When I came down for Christmas, the first Christmas, and everybody, it was one thing for me to say it. It's another thing for me to show up for Christmas and New Year's. That's when the whole family was like, okay, it's serious. This is a real relationship. He ain't got no family back home because he here during the holidays. What? He here with us and with Andrea, not only just Christmas, all the way through the week. Candle, just the whole celebration. Not candlelight day because that was early during the month, but also during the time period of New Year's. Oh, okay, he's serious. In other words, he's a man of his word. In other words, Andrea felt that I was trustworthy, loyal, and she could be loyal to me because I was a man of my word for myself. I could be a man of my word to her.
Exactly. That's one of the things that family starting like, okay, this is serious. This is not a joke or typical American want to wild experience in Colombia with a Colombian woman. So yeah,
don't let that slide. Do not let that slide, because dudes need to hear that. The typical American that comes to Colombia, they act like people don't notice it.
Oh yeah, they notice. Colombians, we notice. That's why the big concern for in Colombia family when you dating a Colombian is that is he is a freak dude? He's those the lead person. You know what I mean?
Is he crazy?
Exactly, because
that's what they think
watch
about
those,
us.
Mass. Can I say the word? Mass shooting in the States, like with all these crazy people. What's going on? What's wrong with their minds? So they're very concerned when it comes to, are you dating American? Oh, okay, be careful.
And then what the white guy did in Bogota didn't help any of us. It made all of us, no matter what color you were, Colombians were looking at us like, can you trust an American? Can you date an American?
And to us too, because there was a lot of comments that I put up there, that they put all Americans in the same basket, all Colombia. That's what happens because you Colombians, you want you want those dollars, you want those visas, you want those green cards. Was you deserve. That's those type of comments that we start receiving, and we're like, okay, wait a minute. No, all Colombian women are bad, and no, all American are bad. And you need to be very careful who you're dating with. But yeah, that puts shade to you, to me, because I'm married to with American, or doesn't matter, European or Cuban, or doesn't matter. But it's the fact like you dating someone outside of the culture, that's bad for you because they're gonna delete you. I mean,
that's what they say about us, guys. So we got to make sure that, like we said before, be faithful to yourself, be loyal to yourself, and that person can be comfortable with being loyal and faithful to you. That's very, very important.
Yeah. Okay. The next one. She respects your boundaries. She understands that you have standards, personal space, and
individuality.
Thank you. Even en español es individualidad.
Individualidad.
Individualidad. Even to me, it's hard.
Individualidad.
Individualidad. I know it's hard. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to this, a good woman realizes you need some space.
Yeah.
I know in the States, we stateside brothers, we always say, boy, Colombian women are clingy. They cling to you like clothes sticking to you.
Like a bum? How do you say? Those
Like gum?
gum.
Like
Bum.
bum.
Gum.
Like bum.
Uno
Gum.
chicles. We say the same in Espanol.
Chiclets.
Ah, so you're not coming with your chicle. I see that you're by
Oh,
yourself.
that's what y'all call it, chiclet. Like
Chicle,
when
yeah.
somebody stick to you.
Exactly. Exactly. How's
That
your chicles going?
it's dudes down here like that. If they have a girls night out, sometimes you'll see like one dude with his girl, and everybody like, why did he come? Girl, you know how he is. He couldn't trust his. A lot of dudes like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. Andre in the room for a second. The reason why most Colombian dudes, from what I've seen, are so insecure of their women cheating, because that's what they doing. That's what. Am I lying?
That's true.
They will sit up there and be a bodyguard to their woman. Let me see your phone. Where you going? Where you at? Send me a picture. Blah, blah, blah. At the same time, as soon as she walk out going to the club with her girls, he walking out going to see the other lady. So that's the part. He's in other words, Colombian dudes look at it as if if the person who I'm cheating on my girlfriend with is cheating on her man with me, who is my woman cheating on me with? That's how they look at it down here, because they look at it as if this dude's woman will cheat, then what keeps my woman from cheating? I know, fellas, I know.
Yeah. Who is here? Uncle Jeffrey. Uncle Jeffrey, I suggest to you to take salsa classes and Spanish classes because he's gonna be on Christmas.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey
Look
be
how
here for
laughing.
Christmas. Yeah, he will.
With my crazy family.
Oh
So
yeah.
be ready.
Yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah, exactly. It's not worth it that you are laid back. No, that's not that's not gonna work here.
No, you're gonna have to dance.
Exactly.
I remember when your aunt last year, she said, "Where are all the men? Where are all the men?" Because all the dudes just sitting around, we just sitting around drinking, and they turned that music on, and the ladies looked at us like, gentlemen, let's go. And next thing you know, the whole room is full. Everybody's dancing, having a good time.
Eating all that Christmas Colombian dishes, dessert, buñuelos, and natilla, all
I'm
those things.
Fresh made food.
Exactly. Fresh. Yeah, tamales. Ooh. Oh my God. So yeah, Jeffrey, you keep it. He needs to subscribe to the gym ASAP when he comes here.
Oh yeah. He'll be going to the gym with me anyway.
Yeah.
He'll be going with us.
Yeah. Okay, Black Diamond say they don't say that about Black Americans because I asked plenty of questions about the racism and the violence of white Americans with mass shootings.
That's a good point. That's a really good point, that a lot of times the craziness is with more like white Americans to compare to Black Americans, because we aren't known for, deleting people, mass deletions like that.
Exactly, boo. But anyway, they have sometimes doubts about it.
Oh, they do have the thoughts?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Andre, you ain't lying. Okay, wait a second.
Oh, we got Russ in the building. Tailor-made drinks.
Wait a second. Charles say Andre is chicle for gum. Gum. Bueno, sí, chicle for chicle. You know that my pronunciation sometimes it mess up. It's one of the the first words I learned in sixth grade Espanol. No chicle en mi clase. That's how I remember that word. Thank you, Taylor May, for always good to see my favorite couple.
All right. Yeah. Shout out to Russ, man. We had a good time last night on Russ's channel talking about financial responsibility regarding many of us that are traveling.
Okay, that's good.
So when you guys get a chance after this live stream, go back and check out last night's episode of Tailor Made Dreams. Really informative. You guys want to bring a pen and a piece of paper when you watch that episode.
Yeah. Julian say, I love tamales. Yeah, I love. And Andre hasn't taste or eaten the choco tamales from
Oh, I haven't.
Choco.
I haven't.
Those
I haven't.
are
Now y'all know Choco is the black
amazing.
state, the brothers and sisters cooking.
Oh my god, those. Oh my god, amazing! You need to taste them, babe. I think I'm going to order some one day.
Okay,
Do you
cool.
taste
Deal.
it?
Deal.
Yeah. Buñuelos con natilla. That's why you gotta go in December in Colombia. Exactly. I love. Yeah, I made natilla last year for my family, and they said that I did it good.
You did.
That I'm a wife right now because I'm cooking too for the family.
You official because you're cooking for the
Officially,
family.
because I'm cooking. Now I can't bend out with your family, Andrea. I'm straight up chill in the cut, and I don't dance. That okay? Did it that in Sao Paulo? Sao Paulo, Brazil, and my bad. And I felt trapped, and that's where everyone was staring at me. He didn't dance.
You gonna come to Cali? Ooh, you would definitely wouldn't make it in Cali. Not dancing. I know a couple guys that came down and didn't dance. They definitely stood out.
Andrew say, is this possible that Colombian culture see relationships in the first 1 and 2 months, or are they think they're okay? We wait out. Okay,
Wait it out. Okay, let's see what he says again. He said, "Is it possible for Colombian in that Colombian culture,
oh my bad.
uh, see relationships in the first in the first or second months, or do they wait it out?" I really it depends on the couples in regards to some couples start immediately, like, hey, Andre and I were kind of like we waited it out. We kind of like we're more on the friend side and not friend zone, but on the friend side as far as taking our time to get to know each other. And then we came together once we were sure. We didn't want to rush into anything. But we both were attracted to each other. We just didn't want to rush. So, but some couples, they hit it right off, no problem. Hit it
You
off with the
want to
family.
rush.
Oh, I want
I
to
was
rush.
the
Don't
one
get it.
like,
That's right. I was the one that was like, let's, we're
hold
American.
for a
Let's
second.
go. Come on, let's go. What we doing? What we doing? Let's not waste no time. You know how we do in America. Andre was like, let's take our time. Let's make sure.
Exactly.
I'm like, girl, I'm the one. What you doing? You know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm the one. What you doing? You wasting time, girl. You ain't going nowhere.
No.
Let's take our time. Like, okay.
Yeah. Jeff say, don't get it twisted. I can dance. Your boy do have you boy do have rhythm.
In the family, that's right.
I wanna see. All my family is gonna be like, were you are the new one in the classroom?
Yeah.
Exactly. So
now I don't have to be that new one in the classroom.
so I can see what Andre is like that, like tall, black, and bold. Exactly. Okay. There we go. Okay. He said it depends on the girl and her family. Some takes a few days. Some take a month or two of familiarity. Is that right?
Oh, we're talking about meeting the family. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes it's within a few days. He's right, and sometimes it's months, a few months.
Exactly. Okay. The next one. She is an effective communicator. She's a good speaker, but a great listener and understands your points, even when she doesn't agree with them.
She's a good speaker, but she's a great listener, and she at least tries to understand your point of view, even if she doesn't agree with them. I think the biggest problem that I find, and like a lot of guys find, when you're dating somebody from another country, a lot of it is the translation. A lot is lost in translation too. Andre will say something, and then I'll say it, but in Spanish or in the Spanish culture, it may not work that way. So we're both looking at each other like, so you didn't get what I was saying about that, and she may not, and Andre may say something, and I might not get it. But she communicated it, and even if we don't agree with each other, we at least heard each other out regarding something.
Yes, like your boy does not agree to put the new tire inside the car and no under, because under is got a
No,
lot of dust
it's
when you're
supposed to be,
traveling.
and it's supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
That's why millions of cars are, see, here's your girl.
Mm-hmm.
American. American made. If we don't know nothing else, we know cars and trucks. If we don't know nothing else, if they can't put nothing else on them, point the finger to us as Americans. Cars, trucks, that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl act like I ain't never owned a car in my life, never owned a truck, right? And so the spare tire, right, underneath, we didn't know that we needed a lock up under up under there because somebody stole the spare tire. We looking like, are you serious? Somebody got up under the car and stole the spare tire? And so we're like, okay, cool. So Camilo, her brother, the mechanic, said, hey, why don't you guys just get the spare tire and put it in the back seat? First of all, that thing's going to be rumbling around. Secondly, because it's not stationed under the car, because the weight is, the way the car is balanced by that weight is going to throw the weight of the truck off. And then we got to make room for not just a car tire, mind you, a truck tire in the back of a 7-seat SUV. So whenever you guys come to town, guess what? Ain't no room to put your stuff in the back seat when I come pick you up from the airport. Why? Because we got this big tire. Miss Smith ain't thought about that in the back seat of the car, of the truck. So I suggested, let's get another spare, put it up under where it belongs, and make sure we get the locks that go up, the spare tire locks that go along with them. So we've been looking up locks, and just even some of the regular locks that a person can use for the spare tire. Even though we didn't agree with each other, we heard everything that each person had to say, even though she's making the face like, I hear you. At least we know that we heard each other out. And that's what our point is. We got 71 to 72 people here in the live stream. Make sure you click that like button.
I wouldn't know about the lock, the lock or whatever, to keep it safe. I would do when we got our mirrors back, because we have our mirrors stole twice.
Yeah, somebody stole our rear view mirrors stolen twice. And now the tire once. So now we got the frame locks for the mirrors.
Everything, even the Captiva name got some
security. Like here, and it's crazy. Your aluminum kind of like frame, kind of like your design. All that had to be kind of, they got special bolts that they put in that somebody can't just snatch those off. They will steal the aluminum of that little trimming, the trimming. They will steal the aluminum trimming off of your vehicle, dog.
Yeah, we need to make sure to keep safe everything of a car, because why, guys? This has been the longest in Colombia. Happens every day, but now it happens more because cars are coming really, really late in the original parts. If you go into a dealership, a car dealership, they're taking the longest to get a mirror or something, or battery or something. So that's why we need to be, when we park and everything, be safe to the car, computer, everything, to park in safe, or pay the parking. I will just walk 2 blocks because I need my car safe, because every part, exactly. And now it's getting more expensive.
And one thing, we're glad that we have a parking garage.
Yeah.
So we don't have to park on the streets. We have our garage where we can keep our truck in. But it's just little things that you don't think about when it comes to owning a vehicle. Like, we never thought about somebody going up on the car, stealing a tire. Her brother was changing the oil the other day, and he was like, did you guys know that your tire was stolen? Like, what?
What? Yeah.
And I went up under there in a big empty hole. And I'm like, man, they didn't even crank it down. I'm like, how do you steal a tire? Because you know the ones that are underneath, they got the crank so they could bring them down slowly. This person just went up under there and just unadjusted it and just straight stole. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, when it comes to communication, whether we agree on how we go about something, we at least listen to what each other had to say about it, whether we agreed or not.
Okay, we got something really Sherwin say, and that is one of our major things here. Best green flag. She believes in God, and she wants a man who does believe, who does as well. Exactly, one number thing. Believe in
100%.
God,
Yep.
but my bad.
If you're a person that is a spiritual person, whether you are just a spiritual person or whether you're a person that has a religious background, whether you're Islamic, Buddhist, Christian, Catholic, whatever it may be, you there is a spiritual or invisible foundation in your relationship or friendship that you will have with that person. It doesn't even matter if you're getting married, just if you're just dating them. Do they have a spiritual side about them? Do they believe in anything other than just self? Because at the end of the day, now we're saying we're not judging if you don't have any spiritual background or you don't have any meditation time or quiet time to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you need that person that's going to be in the other room while you're in here busting your butt, that's going to be praying for you. Sometimes you need somebody that's going to say, you know what, babe, today is going to be all right. Don't worry about it. We're going to work it out. You need that type of person. So he's absolutely correct. You do need somebody that has a spiritual side and a belief in God. If you're a person that believes in God,
Yeah.
a belief in God, you know, you're evenly yoked together. You're even together, working things out. That's one of the strongest foundations that Andrea and I have in our marriage is our spirituality. And
Exactly.
she just straight took my Bible. One of you brothers came down. One of you brothers I did a consultation with,
And
right?
I had the Bible right here.
See what I'm saying? Just straight hijacked my now my other Bible is right there. But one of you brothers was like, Dre, anything that you need, man, I got you. I said, could you order me a Spanish speaking Bible? And he said, man, I know one that's Spanish on one side, English on the other side. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you. So he sent it to me, right? I ain't touched that Bible in months. Andre to put her little dividers in there. You see her. Go ahead, show your Bible.
Yeah.
You see how she got all her little dividers and little all that she got. I ain't had a chance to touch it, but maybe it wasn't for me. Maybe it was put on my heart to get it and transfer it over to Andrea. In other words, having a spiritual partner, you can do things like that. Like I said, my Bible from the States is sitting right there. I take advantage of. But to see Andrea really every day, every morning, Andrea gets up at 5 o'clock, 5:30, like clockwork. And she has a prayer and her meditation and Bible study time. And then she'll go back to sleep for a few hours. But to know that you have that type of person that's praying over us, praying over our future kids, praying over our future goals, that is so important
Yeah.
when it comes to a green flag.
Yeah, that's very important what Sherwin say, because to me is for real. You know, this country is, most of the people are Catholic, you know, Christians, and practice all type of religion, but we believe in God 100%, you know. And it's very important that spiritual um side of the relationship. For example, when your boy is going out, when you guys when come here and take the car, I pray for Dre. I pray like my prayer is like I mean, doesn't matter what time he coming home. I mean, he's coming safe and he's safe, you know. And that's my number one thing when Andre is going out. And I don't care if I say you are like a mom. I don't care. Every time that he's walks to the gym or something, I just pray for him that he's safe and he's back home safe. So yes, you guys, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's my point. That's Andre point, you know. I mean,
Dre got a question for you.
Yeah, wait a second.
That's a good question.
Yeah, there's a yeah, I saw it. Wait, did the car insurance cover for the type? No, because that's part of accessories. Accessories different. Yeah, accessories. So no,
Yep.
you need to pay for yourself. So okay,
What did go back up to Eric real quick over Dre. What
who
you see?
what?
You got Andre, and now you got Eric.
Eric say,
Hmm.
next time I go to Colombia, I'm gonna meet a respectable woman, preferably a paisa,
Hmm.
and I'm ready to change my ways.
Oh, you see what he said, Paisa, because he left here and he went to Medellin.
No,
You
okay,
see how he did that Paisa? He threw that. He slid
yeah,
that Paisa off in there.
yeah, I saw that.
I'm glad he had a good time.
Yeah, Car is here. Thank you so much for being
Shout
here,
out to
Car.
Carl.
Okay. Most families will have some sort or spiritual tradition or culture.
Hmm.
That's true.
This is true.
This is true. Uh, okay. Black Diamond say, here in America, they steal your cat. What?
Catalytic converter from under the car is a part of the vehicle, and they was. And I'm talking about like the last, what has it been, like 5-10 years, guys? They've been stealing in record numbers. You'll come and your car is done this one part, and they will slide up under your car while you in the grocery store. Kid you not. They will slide up under your car quick in the States. Quick.
That's so sad. Okay, the next one. She values your masculinity. Masculinity.
Masculinity.
Yeah, she appreciates your leadership skills and values gender roles.
Yes, when you are dating a younger woman, she appreciates that you are an older man that has leadership skills. You have stories, you have experiences that she can glean from and learn
Yeah,
from.
exactly. Like Dre, his masculinity,
Yes, absolutely.
that his hands are bigger than me. I can't see me married with someone that got smaller hands than me. No, that can't happen. I told you one day. I say, those are your hands? Hell, no.
The little Donald Trump hands. So she glad that she got to do with the big baseball
Exactly.
mitts.
Big arms, big, I'm
Oh
the
man,
man. Exactly.
I love when she do that part. Andrea's physical part of masculinity is always, I'm the man. She always does that. I'm the man, and she appreciates that. She appreciates that she can be all woman, all feminine,
Yeah.
all fit, feminine friendly. She can be all the things that a woman is, and she doesn't have to exchange that in the name of not being with a masculine man. So all you masculine brothers out there, which basically all of you guys, your masculinity is appreciated in other countries. It really is. It may be they may try to erase it in the United States or in Canada or in UK, but I'm letting you guys know, in most countries of the world, they embrace your masculinity. They embrace gender roles because women want to be women. They don't want to be us. They don't even like us, okay? They barely like us. We sit up there, we talk loud, we always farting. They listen, they want to be women. They don't want to replace us. So at the same time, they just want to enjoy the fact that they have a masculine man on their arm. And the last thing that you read in regards to that was
Wait a second. Gender roles.
gender. The gender roles. They really appreciate gender roles here. And women are very fit. For you guys that have been here, you already know that women in South America really come across as very feminine. Even when they're loud, even when they're rude, it's not like you talk. You can have, I could see a Colombian guy with his Colombian girlfriend, and they could be in an argument, and it looks like a guy arguing with a woman. She doesn't sound like two dudes. You know how in the States you argue with a female, you swear you talking to another man. Bruh, you ain't gonna be doing this to me,
Bruh.
bruh. I'm telling you, bruh, we ain't going through all this, bruh. You ain't gonna be cheating on me, bruh. What you thinking to yourself like, am I talking to a dude or am I talking to a woman? So even when you're in a disagreement with women in most countries,
Bruh.
you're not arguing with a woman and she's sounding like a dude. She still sounds like a woman that you're in a disagreement with. And that's one of the things that I value so much about being here in South America. Even when Andrea disagrees with me, she disagrees in her full femininity, and I can disagree in my full masculinity. And I don't sound like a girl talking to her, and she doesn't sound like a man talking to me.
Yeah, it's the same. This women use the brother
Bruh. Mm-hmm.
in Espanol or here. It's I mean, it's one thing that you treat your brother like my brother, like parce. You know, if you guys know Espanol, parce is like bro, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or fellow. But call your boyfriend, your husband, parce. What? What? Are we coming from the hood or something? Are you calling me parce? You know, no, that's not cute. That's not sexy. That's for you girls or for your brother, you
The
know,
boys.
exactly, but not for you men. No, 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 no.
Nah, in the States, they're quick to throw that bruh at you.
Yeah, or the N word.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to Maurice to the building.
Yeah, Maurice, thank you so much for being here. Eric say in America females are like what? Pesudo? But what?
Uh,
Here, babe.
you say in America, females are
Like
like, pseudo. Pseudo
pseudo.
male. Pseudo mean like fake or pretend. That's what the word pseudo
Males
means.
now is that bad.
Hmm.
Okay, wait a second.
You know how a person can have a fake purse?
The who?
A fake purse. A woman can have a fake
Yeah.
purse. That's pseudo. That's what the word pseudo means. It means like it's somewhat like the original, but it's not the original.
Okay.
That's what pseudo means.
I would say they sure are trying to erase your masculinity. My nephew painted his nails black.
Mm.
My mom looked at me and I was like, he's not gay. That just his young guys do.
That's in the States, bro. It. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just saying if I was Unc,
I do be like,
my because I know how my uncle would have did. Jeffrey's brother, man, please. He was abusive.
thank you, Andrew, for your donation. Leaving a donation for the car mirrors phone.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, we pay or for that mirror. Yeah.
Yep.
I was
And you don't want to.
crying.
Yeah, she was. She was
I was
crying.
crying.
I'm like, it's a mirror, babe. We're gonna get it back.
No, but I was feeling like, babe, we got a mirror stole and the
And
whole
she
mirror.
felt bad because we went over to see one of our family friends.
Yeah.
And Ray more like an uncle than a family
Yeah.
member, for real. I mean, did a friend in the family. He's more like an uncle. That's my dog, my right hand man,
Yeah.
Ray. Shout out to Ray. And but Ray live in the hood, not in the hood, but kind of like in the hood,
Mhm.
right? It's not bad, but it ain't it's a hood. And so, because we know where some hoods are.
Exactly.
And so Andre was at his house with the truck. I think we even had the truck 6 months yet. And she came out and the mirror was gone. And you know, Colombians cry for everything.
The mirror we call the here in Colombia is the moon, la luna.
Yeah.
You know the mirror, the little
like the frame part was still there.
Exactly.
But the actual mirror
was
gone.
Mm-hmm.
And what made it difficult in the beginning was when you have a new car and it just came off, you know, we had a 2020, it's 2021. And so that part, you can't just call, hey, let me get a mirror real quick. No, your part doesn't exist yet as far as at your local store. Mm-hmm. You can't just say it. So Ray was like, I know a guy that knows a guy that know a guy. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. So next thing you know,
we got Omiro back, of course. That was 1 month later when we had the truck. The truck was like 1 month brand new. And then I back to Ray's house and I got the whole thing stole. And I was crying. I was because you feel like, oh my God. So this time we decided to buy the whole thing from the dealership because no, we're not going to create that environment. No.
Yep.
Okay, Black Diamond say, how do you guys deal with religion differences? I mean,
Actually,
respect each
yeah,
other. When we used to attend the Catholic
Catholic Church, I
Church,
will go to Andrea.
exactly, and he pray and everything. But now that I start to go to the Christian church, I understand better the Bible. I read the Bible, which is in the Catholic we never did, and I believe more in Jesus and in God. And of course, I still respect my religion, Catholic. But in Catholic, they make you they make you believe Virgin Mary, which is not bad. Joseph, angels, saying someone, Jesus, of course. But
Hmm.
in Christian, what I like is we read the Bible. So that's my experience, to read the Bible, to understand, to or manual. So that's the
Hmm.
part that I like with Christian church, that they let you know more about the Bible and more the things that we did or I did in the past. It was a mistake, and that's why I like a lot the Christian church. So I attended now the Christian church.
And the church that we go to is non-denominational and is multiracial. So you gonna see, dude, for some of you dudes, y'all need to come to church. All them church sisters up in there, y'all need to come to church too.
Wait a second. That's another thing. Now you remember me. When
Oh,
I went
remind you.
to Dre, yeah. When I went to Dre this past Sunday, we were in the back,
Hmm.
I saw a really cute ladies over there. You notice that? With
Hmm.
they were like this, like with those
Coke
pants,
bottles.
obviously well dressed because you are in the church. But I was like, so I was like a man,
I
like,
didn't think
look at
Andrea
that
noticed.
butt, look at that
I
body.
noticed these sisters was bad.
Serious, I mean, seriously, guys.
Yeah, I was like, and I'm like,
I was
these
like,
brothers got to get to church. I'm thinking about y'all brothers.
they were
I'm
just
like, man, these brothers
walking.
got to get to
I
church,
was
boy.
like, God
I say,
damn.
man, these sisters are bad. And every
Exactly.
time we go and we sit somewhere, I always see not just sisters, but everybody. Like I said, our church
Mhm.
is made up of so many different complexions and races. So it's not just people Andrea complexion or my complexion, and it's non-denominational. So you don't have to be Baptist, you don't have to be uh, Kojic like I am. I grew up Kojic. In other words, Protestants. You don't have to be. I'm not Protestant because everybody that's non-Catholic is Protestant.
Mhm.
But uh, what's the one I'm trying to think of, man? Pentecostal. You don't
Pentecostal.
have to be. You don't have to be those things. So ours is non-denominational. They have on Sunday what, 4 services, 3, 4 services.
7, 9, 11, and 5. But during the morning is really full.
Yeah,
During the morning, I was like, guys, I was really surprised what I saw in the church.
yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah,
like thinking like a
yeah.
man, like, damn, she
Hey,
fine.
I ain't gonna even
Look
lie,
at those
dog.
pants.
I was
Oh
like,
my
goodness
God.
gracious.
It's for real.
And you trying to stay focused. You
I
like,
know. I was like
Jesus,
looking
we trying to
here, looking
sing.
right.
And
Are you attending the church? Are you attending the pastor?
I'm like, let me go ahead and read my Bible. And the Lord said, we are in Galatians chapter. See, I remember the verse.
uh,
Galatians chapter.
mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna even lie. I'm looking like, dang, yeah. All right, sisters, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, these brothers need to get down here and get to these churches for real.
Yeah. Jeff say Jimmy will be kicking your ass.
Thank you. His brother Jimmy would be beating us down. You got black fingernail polish. I'm gonna give you a black eye to match your fingernail polish. How
That
about we do that?
that was my dad back in the day with my little brother Camilo when he was 7. Like
Uh-huh.
Camilo likes to have several haircuts, a little bit like a little hair right now.
Uh-huh.
Like and my dad was like, let's go to the barber shop again. I'm gonna say why? Because you're gonna have a military haircut. And yeah, Camilo was crying, and my dad said, yeah, all.
Camilo had a military haircut.
Not
Oh,
ball,
no,
but
no, no, no.
just
I
a
know,
little
like a
bit.
down to a one.
And Camila said, I hate this. I don't care. You a boy. I don't like those things or earrings or nothing like that. My dad was like pretty
Yeah,
serious.
shout out to Orlando. Orlando boy.
He makes me wear the mushroom haircut
Oh, she used to have to
for
wear.
the
Oh, I got.
longest.
Oh man, I got. Ooh,
Andre?
I can't show it.
No.
I got a picture in my. Hey,
It was like a little mushroom for Mario Bros.
hey, I see y'all Friday, bro. I got a photo of your girl when she was a shorty.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she used to have the little Beatles mushroom haircut. Just in case you guys are wondering what haircut she had when she was a shorty.
Yeah, I might need the name of your church, please, if I ever come to Cali.
Oh, bruh.
Mm.
Bruh. Like I said, I didn't think Andrea noticed. I'm thinking.
I noticed every single female. Just I was focused, but I was like,
because when I walked in, I came in like I parked the car and I came in a little later looking for Andrea. So all eyes kind of like turned in our area, kind of like turned my way. You know, tall brother walking through, and so I sat down and wasn't nothing but just.
And it's one of the helpers in the church, but I know she's Christian, but when I saw her, her butt is bigger than mine. She was like, I was like, how can you be concentrated here with that skirt? I mean, for real, my bad, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I had doing.
See, a lot of couples can't talk like we do.
Exactly.
You can never say this to your spouse in some relationships.
Yeah.
You can't never talk about what you saw, especially in church. So you looking at the church girls? Babe, we both saw it. What you talking about? See.
Wait a second. Yo, that's my level, Dre.
I know, Victor. I thought about you, bro. I'm telling you, I thought about you. I kid you not. I said, boy, Victory was here today, boy.
Lowe's too.
Oh, Lowe's,
my God.
Jeffrey.
Got my nerves.
Oh, yeah.
Can you stop, God? I know. Can you stop? The pastor is over there. The pastor's going to walk to you.
Put his hands on you.
Yeah. Put
the demons out of him. Get those demons out.
With Lowe's. Get out those demons of your
Shout
head.
out to Lowe's.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Lowe's boy, he come down here to Cali, boy. His eyes were like, bam. I'm like, come on, Lowe's. I'm moving down here. No, you ain't.
Okay, Jeffrey says she used to look like I know Dora la Exploradora. I know.
Yeah, the Dora the Explorer cut.
No, but Dora got here we call Capu and here. No, I was like this, like a mushroom.
Oh yeah, she had the straight needles.
Yeah, seriously.
She didn't have any bangs, man.
No, I don't. And my dad still loved that haircut.
He does, for real. Like,
oh my God. It's true. I visit a church here in Colombia and a lot of beautiful church sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? I remember that pic. You show him that pic?
I think I showed it to Jeffrey, yeah.
Oh, my sweet Lord. Yeah, I'm going
That's why
to
he's laughing.
The name of all the churches in Cali.
They in them, bro. They in them. Wednesday, and we went Sunday. But it's times when we go on Wednesdays, it's packed. It's times when we go on different days, that is packed. So yeah.
Yeah, thankful I'm not looking. Okay, I'm not looking, so I am there for the word. For what? What?
For the word of God.
Fellowship, another opportunity.
You said I'm there
right.
for the word.
Yeah, right. If I come, you all what? Wait a second. You was okay. If I came to you all church, they probably have to hit me with a water hose.
Yeah, man, they be in there, bro.
Yeah,
they be in there. You be like, wow.
If the pastor see you have something. Seriously, he see you like, okay, you need help. So they put you.
Let me pray for. Let me go pray. Let me pray for you right there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now I want a personal consultation. Yeah, I noticed that, and I didn't remember until now that we were talking.
I didn't know you
those
noticed.
Little pants, the little skirts. I was like, oh my God, you try to hide
Like
it,
the
but
one
you
sister
can't
had the
hide
black
it.
pants on.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do. She was right
I
there.
saw a lot of female
She was
showing those
she
butts.
was about that, bruh. She was short,
I was like,
and her body was probably one of the best curves I've seen. I kid you not.
that's
Kid you not. Her body
why.
was amazing.
That's why my mom, she sent me that I'm not allowed to use those type of clothes in church. Can distract the people.
Ah, ah,
Exactly.
ah.
Exactly. You need to respect God
Mm-hmm.
using respectful.
Hey, if this girl would have had, if these ladies would have had on sheets, bed sheets, it wouldn't have mattered. Them curves, the sheets would have been grabbing them curves, man.
Yeah. Julian said the pastor looking too.
You think he
But
ain't?
the pastor is looking in front of you, not the back. We were in the back.
Pastor got the best view.
Okay, what is it?
Believe you me, I've been in the front of many a church, sitting at the top with the pastor, like like where the deacon sit. I've been in many positions like that, and you can see it all. You can see it all when you the pastor.
Imperfect say, I thank you for your donation. He said, does your church have a branch in Barranquilla? Asking for a friend. I don't even know.
I don't know either.
They looking for open a church in the States, in New Jersey.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Okay, what Jeffrey say? I will have to some side blenders for church. Yeah, I believe that after the church service, damn, you see that? Damn, Dre. Oh my sweet Lord, you guys. Pastor's gonna take all those demons from you. Seriously.
Shout out to Kings of Dreams.
Okay, the next one. She is emotionally mature for her age.
Yes.
She lives with healthy and constructive behavior. She's not a drama queen.
Not a drama queen. If you get a young woman, man, or if you just in general get a woman from another country, bruh, make sure that you don't get a drama queen. One of the reasons how I got to Andrea, because I was quick to drop others. I'm gonna say that again. How how you may meet somebody when you first get to a country, then you meet another person, you meet another person. As soon as I start seeing signs of this ain't gonna work, I got rid of them fast. I wasn't gonna pretend. I was gonna in other words, I wasn't gonna make some of the mistakes that we make in the United States. I wasn't going to sit back and say, well, let me get this person to try. Maybe they ain't like that. Let me let it go for a couple years. Nope. I wouldn't let it go. When I came to Colombia, I wasn't letting it go for a couple days. As soon as, and they could be the nicest person. I was meeting some really nice, very professional people. But if it was just something that I was seeing that ain't going to work, drop them, drop them, drop them. And that's why, in other words, I was getting rid of people out of my life to get to the person that was supposed to be in my life. But if I would have held on to the women in Medellin, guess where I would have still been in? Medellin or any other location. So I knew that, listen, I know you fine, you sexy, you funny, but you and I ain't gonna work out. On to the next. And it wasn't like I'm smashing everybody. It's the fact that I know what I'm looking for and this person's not it. So feel comfortable, guys. With sometimes you just gotta let people go.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Kids and Dreams, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Salute to you. We water.
With water, salud.
We water. Um We could say Colombia fits me perfectly. Beautiful Latinas, Christian woman of God, equal wife. Could be married at 24. I need me a wife. Black Diamond say those women know what they doing. They are trying to catch them a good man Sunday. Exactly. In church.
In church. They ain't dumb. They ain't dumb.
Obviously, you need to believe in God if you want them and go to church. Yeah, and take all those demons that you guys have. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got you. Okay, we got you. The next one, she holds you accountable.
She holds you accountable.
Thank you. She is direct but encouraging. She helps you to be your best self.
Yes, that's one thing I could say that Andrea from day one is she is direct, but she's encouraging. She don't play. This is not a game. She knows that this life is not a rehearsal. She is 100% direct, but
Mhm.
she is very, very encouraging. And that's the thing that I appreciate about Andrea. One of the things I appreciate the most about her is the fact that she is, if I'm wrong, hey, Andre's wrong. And she has no problem with letting your boy know that she's wrong, that I'm wrong. And so, and that's to help me out to understand this. Andrea, especially when it comes to driving, babe, don't say anything. Babe, stop yelling at people. Babe, I've had, if it wasn't for Andrea, I'd still be yelling at dudes. I'd be giving dudes the finger and everything.
Yeah.
Now I'm slowly becoming a lot calmer when I'm driving, to where it's surprising Andrea how calm I am when I'm driving. And but before, oh, I'm blowing a horn at everybody. Now I blow the horn when it's really needed.
Yeah.
Before, I'm blowing my horn at everybody. So
Yeah.
listening to her, Dre, this ain't you. Come on, man. You bigger than this. Don't let these people distract you. Go ahead and just drive and you good. And so because of that, I've learned to tone down my road rage.
Exactly. Respect that booty.
Respect the booty, bro.
Yes, sir. Victoria say, in a bad, okay, it bad that some of the content creators think that you younger women in the countries are gullible. Is that right?
Gullible.
Thank you. Are not emotionally mature, thinking that older men want to take advantage of them.
Yeah, a lot of them, a lot of times, that's a good point, Victory. A lot of times people think us older guys are manipulating. It's almost like we got this, we're these evil Disney characters. Do me a favor, babe, move that for me.
Cruella.
They think that they were, yeah, they think we're these evil male characters that are coming out of the woods and trying to converse these women into, I have a
Poison
golden,
apple.
like poison apple. And or like we these pimps that's coming out of the streets like, yeah, baby, I'll change your life, girl. And we're looking like, wait a minute. So you think that these women are just puppets, or you think that only American women have a brain and women in other countries are just brainless? And that's probably one of the biggest insults that I don't like that American women do. They insult women in other countries, and most American women don't even have a passport, have never seen women from other countries, except for a few people that made it to their city, and they think that those few people represent all of South America. They
Mhm.
think that because their neighbor down the street who happens to be Latin, they don't have degrees. Well, all Latin people don't have degrees. Like, are you serious? So at the end of the day, we try to represent, and Andre tries to represent to the best of her ability, the positivity of a younger woman, as well as a mature and emotionally intelligent woman that knows how to use logic and not just her feelings, how she feels. That's one thing I can say about Andre. Around me, that was funny seeing you do that. I've never seen you do that before. I've never
That's
seen you
what
do.
black women add.
They
Excuse me.
they
Is
do
that
that
right?
here. That is how they do, and they do
Yeah.
that here. Hey, bruh, man, Andrea, we talked about this the other day. When it comes to these sisters, y'all see I'm sitting up a little bit. Do not think that sisters ain't sisters,
Mm-mm, that
no
is
matter where
true.
you go in the world. I'm gonna say that again. They might not be masculine like the women in the States are. Not all women in the States are masculine, but like many of them are.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna tell you something now. This is international. All this is international. All
Mhm.
that gimme, 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 that's
Yeah,
international among sisters.
I can
So no matter
tell.
where you go, You can go to Nigeria. It's gonna be some sisters that be like, you are supposed to treat me like a queen. You're gonna get all that same thing. So don't think that you coming to Colombia and being among all these Afro-American sisters and they ain't sisters. They just gonna come at you in a feminine way. They ain't gonna call you bruh, but believe you me, they're still sisters.
Exactly.
Still sisters.
What I know, because my girlfriends are black, and sometimes they go on my nerves.
They ask Andrea for advice, but then they don't use the advice.
No. Victoria say Andrea got me rolling tonight with her size humor. Okay, one random guy say, Dre, I would never know you was a cam driver when you show me around. What do you do?
What did he say? He said, I would never have known you was a cab driver or a com driver. Oh, a com driver.
What do you do?
Yeah, well, nothing. Nothing. We're cool.
Yeah, because Ray, I was thinking therapy, women's side, and they got my nerves.
I was bad, bro. One random Eric. I'm way better of a driver now.
Yeah. Driving in Colombia countryside late at night, early morning will make you change.
Bruh. Especially the mountains, going around the bends of the mountains. And you don't know. The part that gets me when we're driving in the countryside, it's beautiful, gorgeous. But when you're going around a mountain, you can't see what's coming around the other side of that mountain, especially in some narrow areas. So you don't know if it's a truck, your size of your truck coming. You don't know if it's another SUV or 3 cars coming. And so you kind of like get ready to go around a curve. You kind of like go around a little slower because you don't know what's coming around that turn. And most times there's nothing there, but a lot of times, I remember the time we got lost. we was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
The best thing that I felt safe about is because we had an SUV, we had a truck. Because it was like this. We're going down, like straight down. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're seeing the rivers go by. We're in the woods where it's like, no, if nighttime would have hit, we was in trouble. And so by the time we made it to the other end, we realized, oh, we made a wrong turn. We got to go back.
Yeah.
And so now we got to go straight uphill to go straight downhill. It was like a roller coaster, dude. It was crazy in a narrow area.
Yeah. Okay, Cortez say, funny you say that. I saw a video that a guy in Colombia posted on his black Colombian female friends acting just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sisters are sisters no matter where you go. So if you guys going to be dating sisters, don't think, like I said, they're feminine down here, very feminine ladies. But if you think you're going to come down here and you ain't going to get this, okay. All right.
Still believe it.
Yeah.
Then you complain, why you guys didn't say that? Oh, we say that in this
live stream. We let you know now.
Yeah. Okay, the last one, guys, too, done with this live stream. She has high emotional intelligence. She thinks with logic over emotions, over logic, lógica, obviously.
Lógica.
Muy bien. Well said.
Over emotions, yes. The best thing about having Andrea and women like her that are younger, if you're going to date a younger woman in another country, like I said, these young ladies coming for you. So whether you want to accept it or admit it or not, young women are coming for you. And so one of the best things that I can say is Andrea uses emotional intelligence. The cool part about Colombia in general ranks number 5 in the world for emotional intelligence. In other words, using logic over emotions. Now, can Colombians be emotional? Very.
Yeah.
But Andrea uses logic just as much as she will use emotion.
Exactly. Yeah, that's very important that you guys complain. Why you so emotional? Because we care about our emotions. We can't swallow those emotions. Don't cry. I don't care.
Well, that'll never happen in Colombia. They cry about everything. The men cry, the women cry, kids cry, the dog over there crying, cats cry, pit bulls be crying, everybody crying.
Yeah, we cry just left our dog in a bed.
Y'all
That's
see
how
that?
we cry.
Yeah, yeah. Andrea dog, he just
Oh, he
passed.
passed
Yeah,
away.
Waldo.
And I
Shout out to
didn't know
Waldo.
because I was dealing with I told you guys when anxiety, so I was dealing pretty bad back in the day, so they didn't tell me. And when I told Dre, you know what happened 1 month ago, then I didn't know that our dog passed away.
Yeah, and we're talking about the dog that's been the family dog like
Yeah,
forever,
forever.
forever, ever, ever. So that was hard for the family.
Yeah, you guys. But you guys, this was a really fun live stream.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to back on Love Crossing Borders with you, boy. We'll see you the next live stream, of course. Thank you so much for your donations, your questions, your comments, your jokes, and all the info that we always share with you guys.
Thank you guys. At least three of you guys that signed up or plan on signing up for the Patreon. And thank you. We appreciate that. I'm going to have a lot more information. I'm going to have the videos also that we can't put on YouTube. The ones that when we go to the club that I record, I'm going to bring those straight to the Patreon for you guys. I'm going to be dropping a new one this week, actually. And any other information as a one-stop shop for you guys that are coming to Colombia is going to be in our Patreon. So thank you guys for being supportive of the live stream. My name is Andre.
My name is Sandra.
And we are
Love
Crossing
Crossing
Borders.
Borders.
We up out of here. I'm about to eat some salad.
Yeah, me some eggs because
salad.
I'm starving.
Yeah, we got that.